7 of Desperate for Glory. Now with Sheffield United Football Club in the Sky Bet League 1. And as expected, I got sacked at Arsenal. The game after you guys last saw me, which was the Swansea game, I believe. If we have a look at history, achievements, if we have a look at Arsenal Football Club, and when I last left you, which was that game, the next game we lost 5-0 away to Manchester United, and that was it. I got sacked. Which I suppose was expected after that sort of a defeat. Michael Laudrup took charge. He's still the manager there. But it was disappointing. It really was. It just did not work out at Arsenal. No matter how many good people I brought in, like you guys saw, I brought in some top quality signings, but just couldn't get them to blend right. Maybe just got the wrong tactics, I don't know. But I then spent around a year or so kind of potting around looking for a job. Couldn't really find one that was too appropriate for me, because I wanted a big enough club, but like not an insanely big club. I wasn't expecting to get a really big club. I couldn't really find a good club until Sheffield United came and knocking on the door. And this was right at the start of the summer. It was like the 25th of May or something. It's because they didn't get promoted from the Sky Bet League 1 once again. So they've gone 2 years in game without getting promoted, which just isn't acceptable. Like, look at this. They finished 7th the first season. They did finish 4th last year, but they got knocked out in the playoffs. So, really disappointing for them. But they decided to bring me on board to try and be the man to get them promoted back to the Championship and back to probably where they should belong. They're not a Sky Bet League 1 team at all. And I did take them over. Now, I didn't do a video then because there wasn't really much to update you on, considering I was going to have a reshape of the squad during the summer, so I couldn't even take you through the squad there. So I've gone through the summer. I've done even a couple of the first couple of games of the season, because the season starts fairly early in League 1, like the 5th or 6th of August. I think we've played 6 league games and a couple of Capital One Cup games. But anyway, we'll have a look at the transfers first, which is what you guys want to see, I suspect. On the outs, like, we did reshape the club a fair bit there, a lot of outs, a lot of ins. Let Albert Crusat, Joe Thompson, Adam Bartlett, Neil Collins, Jordan Hodder, Gareth Owen, Julian Banton, Joe Cheeseman and Robbie Fixter all go out on frees. Fabian Brandy also went out on a free to Torquay, and Michael Boateng went out on a free. We sold Jake Buxton to Gillingham for 60k. He's just a centre back. He's not too bad, but he's aging a bit. We let Jamie Murphy go to Nottingham Forest for 1.2 million. He was getting unhappy that he wasn't at a top club, so we did decide to leave him be. Same with Jose Baxter, we sold to Blackpool for 1.5 million in the Championship. Well, that brought in 2.78 million. We only spent 1.72. Over the summer, I managed to secure Aston Villa as my parent club, which I thought was a very good piece of business, because as a Villa fan, I do also know the youngsters that I think should do well. So we'll go through them. We brought in Gary Gardner, first on loan, who's a solid centre mid, younger brother of Craig, who's ended up having a fairly good Premier League career, even though I didn't really think he's ever been quite the real deal. He's been pretty decent for Sunderland. And anyway, we've got Gary Gardner, who's pretty good for League 1. We've got Jordan Graham as well, who's a great youngster. He's out on international duties with the England under-21 squad, so he will not feature today, which is disappointing, but looks very good. Stats on the up, decent so far. Brought in Karim Atfan on a free transfer from Montpellier. He's been excellent. He really looks a good right/left winger for this standard of play. You know, seven games, 4 goals, 2 assists, 7.3 rating. Not too bad at all. Brendan Alan Tate for a bit of experience. Centre back, right back, left back, can do it all. He's been around the block by now. Former Swansea man. Matthias Bossarts for 675k from Man City. Good youngster. 4-star potential. 5 league games, 7.66 rating. Absolutely beast. He's with the Belgium under-21 squad, those who again will not feature today. Got Tom Janssen in on loan from PSV. Centre back has yet to feature, which is probably a bit harsh on my part. He's not too bad. 3.5-star current, 4.5-star potential. Good player. Marcus Lopez on loan from Manchester City. A bit of a rotation option. Hasn't played too much. 30 under 20 caps for Brazil, though, which is good to see. Sven Bogers on loan from Ajax. He's a left back / left wing back. He's been very good so far. 4 games, 7.37 rating. Tim Hulscher on loan from FC Twente. He's gotten injured recently. A couple of games, not too bad at all. Doesn't look too bad. Also very versatile. Brought in Tom Thorpe for 825k. Centre back, he's played a fair few times. 7 games, a 7.03 rating. Been solid as a rock. Centre back. Decent player for most Premier Division sides, so that shows you how good he is. Jawad Abdeloy is just a right wing back on loan from PSV. Just a bit of potential, really. Not much going on in terms of current ability. Lamine Gassama, same. Just a bit of backup, really, in the right back position. Not too bad on loan as well. Jorge Casado, 210k from Real Madrid Castilla. Not bad at all. Good player for most Sky Bet League 1 teams. Done okay since we bought him. And then Peter Crouch on a free transfer, who's been absolutely fantastic despite poor enough rating or report. 8 games, 3 goals, 4 assists. So he's been on fire, the 34-year-old now. So that is very good, and I think it's been a successful transfer window. You see that a lot of those guys have high ratings, and we'll have a look at the fixtures now. We in pre-season was a success. We beat Oxford 4-0, Jenkins, Baxter at Fana and Ironside. Beat Alloa 4-1, Baxter with 2 at Fana and Crevelier. Beat Arklow 7-1, Thorpe. Florent Cuvelier. Not sure how to pronounce that. Danny Haynes hat-trick, Jordan Graham and Joe Ironside. Then started in the league where we beat Preston 2-0, Sylvan Ebanks-Blake with both goals. Beat Mansfield 2-0 in the Cap 1 Cup first round, Ebanks-Blake and at Fana. Beat Peterborough in the league 5-4, an own goal at Fana with 2, Crouch and Ebanks-Blake. Beat Burton away from home 1-0, Peter Crouch. Beat Notts County at home 4-0, Jenkins with 2, Crouch and Ebanks-Blake. Drew 1-1 at home to Leyton Orient, Ebanks-Blake. Lost 3-2 to Leeds in the Cap 1 Cup second round, Danny Holmes and Jordan Graham. But last but not least, we beat Swindon away from home 4-1, 2 for Crevelier, Afana and Jorge Casado, all scoring. Which does leave us in Sky Bet League 1 in first position, not 6th position, first position. After 6 games, 16 points, 5 wins, 1 draw, no defeats. Already 4 clear of second place. York up there, that's a bit of a surprise. York are 4th in League 1, bloody hell. Anyway, today we face Stevenage, who are down in 16th, having a okay start to the season. Not great though. Well, they are up against a slightly weakened team from ourselves because of people out on international duty. So we've got Long in goal, back 4, Bogers, Thorpe, Tate and Holmes, Jenkins, Quivelair, Pollitt, Alfana, Ironside and Crouch. Ebanks-Blake misses out due to absolutely crap condition ratings. He's 86%. Just a bit tired, I think, Sylvan. They're playing a couple of guys that are tired as well, though. A couple of 80% I saw in there. As we'll start off proceedings here at Broadhill Way. I'll just get some goals on 2D Classic. There, so unfortunately, I didn't really want to drop down to League 1, but that's like, this was the best job that I got offered, and here Erskine Akins arrives late there and punishes us for poor enough marking. I think it's Bogers out there, yeah, who punishes us with the first shot of the game, and they've taken the lead, which is very disappointing. Lucas Akins there scoring. Here's Holmes, finds Ironside. Holmes, Jenkins, Quivelair, Jenkins, Tom Thorpe, out to Bogers, should have gone there. And we lose the ball there tight with, oh my god, Ironside snatches on. He gets given an absolute gift. I don't know who the hell is this, but it's King. Absolutely smashes it back at Arnold, who, like, fair play, he had to have a bit of a beefy touch there, and it rolls straight into Ironside's pass. He's not going to miss those, and Joe Ironside scores his first ever professional goal for the Blades, and that's a great moment for him. That's a great moment for him and the club. Don't know what, though, that guy was doing, though. He absolutely nailed it back at his keeper. Tofolo now finds Wedderburn. Vazte. Good save. Good save there by Long. As you can see from the match stats over here, there. Getting most of the possession. More shots. More shots on target. Well, they are slightly dominating the game here today. But it would be disappointing if we were to concede here. Holmes there, back to Long. Get it out. Well played. Tansy. Erskine, who's causing us real problems down that right-hand flank, and Vazte there probably has a good chance that he's missed. Jenkins, Cavalier, Ironside. Pull it in behind, and Pollock really should bury that. Absolutely dismal effort from Pollock on the right-hand side. Peter Pollock, 50% now. 3%. My god, 8%. See, I've actually never seen such a low rating. And we're going to bring on Marcus Lopez on the right. And we'll leave it at standard for now because we're not playing too well. And the risk when you go attacking in this sort of situation is you will get punished because you aren't the better team. So hopefully we can gain a bit of dominance in this second half, and therefore we can go attacking and not risk it. But we're not really just creating anything today, and we're struggling to really get on top in this game. Maybe because of the guys missing on international duty, which is probably understandable. We just haven't quite turned up, and Sven Bogers now picks up a knock at left back, which will probably need looking at. My computer is not responding. There we go. George Casado can come on for him. Sven, not played a bad game. 7 rating from him. But a fair few 6s in there, which is displeasing to see. Casado there, he's just come on, already straight into the action. And it's, oh my god. That is a lucky break there as it hits the post, hits George Long on the back, and nearly rolls into the goal for an own goal for George Long. But luckily enough, oh no. Barnard there misses a great chance to give Stevenage that last gasp winner, which they probably deserve today. I'll probably take a draw in the end. Getting out of here with a draw will be... Oh, Crouchy! Oh, he's done it! Would you believe it? It's Peter Crouch when you need him. And we have snuck it late here. We have snuck a last gasp winner. Stevenage players not happy at all with the decision. They think Crouch was offside. It's kind of understandable. I thought he was on the line. I don't think he was quite offside, but the Stevenage players clearly outraged by the situation. And they're all... What are they doing? There we go. Yellow card, finally. And they start tootling off. Look at this.